trouble waking up every morning?
Sitting there looking like death rolled out of bed.
Already late for work?
She works hard for the money.
Does brushing your teeth demand too much energy?
We need a 6-pack of Miller Lite, some Tito's vodka and sugar-free Red Bull, and a box of chicken.
Are things not going well?
If I hadn't been wearing a tube top and a mini skirt at that Allman Brothers concert, I never would have gotten arrested.
Available in 5 awesome colors. Raspberry, aqua, white, black, and red.
Give it up for the show.
The Kid Kraddick Morning Show starts now. And away we go. Good Tuesday morning. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2019. And we're the Kid Kraddick Morning Show. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We will do our best to be entertaining, informative, and something else that Kelly Raspberry will tell you right now.
Enlightening.
Enlightening, thank you.
Thought-provoking.
Thought-provoking. Another.
Oh, yeah.
What else, Kelly?
Sentimental?
Yeah, we'll be sentimental a little bit.
Inspiring.
We could inspire.
Celebratory, because we're going to give away some money today, hopefully.
There you go. Life-changing.
Life-changing. That's a great
That's
one,
a good
Kelly.
one. That's a good one.
Life-changing. $5,000 is life-changing, and Beat the Bank
Extreme.
will definitely do that for your life.
That is Mr. J.C. Chavez.
So I'm sitting in my house yesterday.
Yeah, is this a scary story?
Watching a little bit. Watching some highlights from the football games, just relaxing after work. When all of a sudden I see someone run past my window on the side of my house, and then my doorbell just starts ringing off the hook.
Oh, an emergency.
I answer the door. My neighbor is standing right there. Now, this is the mom of my buddy Grayson, who's going to be going on the kids trip with us right there. So that scares me right away. And she looks disheveled.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And she looks at me. She goes, "Somebody's in my house."
Oh, my goodness.
This is your chance.
I'm like, "Say no more, fam. Let's go."
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you said that.
Follow me. And she goes, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm going to rush in there, and I'm going to tackle whatever's in there."
Oh my God.
And she goes, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yep, call the police."
Okay.
Because I'm thinking, they're not going to expect me to walk in. They just heard her. I said, "What happened?" She said, "I opened my door. I noticed my back door was opened, and I heard some movement in my house." And I said, "Is anybody in there?" And a man said, "Hello?"
Oh, boy.
And I said, "All right. Hopefully he's smaller than me. I'm tackling him, and you just be there."
Hopefully he's
ready.
It's not the safest mentality, JC.
No, but I'm thinking, that dude's not going to break in with a gun, right? So I'm thinking.
Well,
The guy just got killed protecting his family from 2 intruders.
But I needed
Yes,
to
this
help her.
happens.
And so I'm going over there with intentions of helping her out.
911, she's
So
she's already helped. She's out of the house.
She is calling. I open my garage, Al, I'm ready to run in there.
Okay, yeah.
And then there are 2 police officers standing out there.
Oh.
Apparently her door had been opened by the wind or something, set off her alarm, and they were going through her house.
They were in the house.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord it was the police.
And they didn't know who you were.
No.
So, because there's stories like that all the time.
Because as my garage door was opening, I was like, maybe I'll just stay out here with you while you call the police, Maybe I'll do that.
Here is Jenna.
I don't even know what to make of that. I'm scared for you. I'm glad nothing happened.
Yeah.
So I started watching a show called Vikings. I've run out of things to watch on television.
Vikings.
Like, I've run out of good quality shows. But it's all after I found out that I think I came from Viking heritage.
Like
so now I'm
Minnesota?
interested. Vikings. No, Al.
You man on a Minnesota fight.
And those Vikings. Those Vikings were bad.
Bad people, yeah.
Well, I'm sure there was a couple nice
They were
Vikings.
marauders.
Were they all
They
bad?
just, they explored, and then they took over. They pillaged.
They raped and pillaged, JC.
I probably came from rape and pillaging.
So they
Wow.
were like squatters? Oh, no, not squatters.
They just
No,
took
they went to
over.
explore other lands, and then they would just murder everyone, and then say, "This is our land."
Wasn't a nice negotiation process.
Oh, so
That's what the Vikings did.
Yeah, so was Christopher
gonna say,
Columbus a Viking then? Because he did that.
He did the same thing.
Technically, had the mentality, right?
Yeah.
See, because I picture Vikings as funny, go-lucky dudes with the beards and the horns and their from movies and stuff.
Well, the
and
drunk
TV shows.
ones, maybe.
What do you call the big the growlers? Right?
They got the growlers.
Growler, I think.
So, because when we did our ancestry, I found out that I had a percentage of North African. And I've never heard that before. I thought that was very strange. So some historian, I don't know, someone smart listening to the show said, that means that you just have Viking because they just kind of went around and pillaged all these areas. Yeah.
Huh.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you're wearing a Viking sweater today, which is good.
Is it a Viking sweater?
I don't know. I could see a Viking rocking that
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, I can see it.
Get you
A
the hat.
stylish Viking?
Yeah. I think we have the stylish Viking on the phone.
I don't think
Hello?
so.
She's actually right here in our studio.
I wouldn't know what a Viking accent or.
I just did it for you. Hello?
Hello? Here is Big Al Mac.
JC Chavez. So taking it back to your open, when you had your neighbor come over.
Yeah.
A few years back, I was living, Kelly and I were neighbors. And my next door neighbor, her name was Leslie, if I'm not mistaken. And she came over and said, I think someone's in my house. And so I...
By the way, you don't have very much time to think, it feels like, when this happens.
Right.
You just react, right? Okay.
And so normally...
My thought is 911.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's sit here.
And that was hers.
And so I was looking for my baseball bat because, I play baseball all the time. And I couldn't find a baseball bat or a pipe.
I was looking for something on the way
I
out,
found
too.
a pipe, but it had some tobacco in it, so I couldn't use that. I found a wine bottle full of wine. So
A full wine bottle.
So
I went with a mop.
Hurt.
that would hurt. A wine bottle full of Merlot?
Oh, of course.
It's 14 hands.
And it'll stain their brand new shirt that they're wearing for the robbery.
So I grabbed my wine bottle and my cell phone, and I'm calling 911 with my wine bottle. And I grabbed 2 glasses, just unless it was kind of hot, just in case, So, so I went over to investigate, and it was like the wind had blown open the back gate or something. It was
Right.
nothing.
That is scary.
So
That wind's getting you,
doggone
man.
wind.
Getcha.
Yeah.
But this, if I remember, this neighbor had some issues. Didn't somebody blow up their car in front of their
Someone
house?
did, yes.
Oh, so they
So she
definitely
was
had some people looking at
accessibility.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, someone.
So she was on the right side of the law.
Whether it was a kid
Vandals or what?
I don't know. They were nice people, but I have no idea what happened. But yeah, their Hummer or something just, I don't know if somebody threw a pipe bomb in it or what, but it blew
Maybe
up.
some environmentalists.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe having Hummers.
Right.
I don't know.
Hi, Anna. How are you?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, I'm good.
We kind of forgot you in the morning
I know.
intro yesterday, so we make
Okay.
sure
Is
we're
it
not going to do
their
that today.
birthdays?
Celebrity
Yeah.
birthdays, yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday, Zach Hansen. He's the youngest of the Hansen. Is he the one that hurt himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can drum.
Yeah, today's his 34th birthday, so I hope he's feeling better.
Baby Hansen.
Motorcycle accident or something, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
And happy birthday, Jesse Tyler Ferguson. He plays Mitchell on Modern Family.
Yep.
I love that show. It's a good one.
Soon you can say he used to play Mitchell.
Oh, yeah, it's in its final
It'll be
season.
probably the next one
Yeah.
purchased for
Has it still
millions
been
and millions
strong?
of dollars.
I loved the show, but I haven't really watched it recently.
I record shows, and then it comes on right after. So I catch the first minute or two.
Great character
Still looks
definition.
good.
Yeah.
It still hooks me,
Yeah, for sure.
but I can't keep watching it because I didn't record it. It looks good, though.
yeah. And then today is, I believe, the start of the World Series.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
sports.
And here's Kelly Raspberry to tell us
Who's in the World
playing.
Series, Kelly?
I want to say it's the Nationals, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
First time ever for
That's
the
right.
Nationals
There you
go
go.
I remember they were playing.
as the Washington
And one
Nationals.
more.
And honestly, I didn't realize the Nationals was a team. I was like, I thought the Nationals had changed their name, but I looked up on the TV and they said the Nationals were playing.
Well, they
Yeah.
used to be the Senators.
Really?
And then there were the
I believe so.
Expos. There were the Expos,
Oh,
Montreal
gosh.
Expos.
And if
then
I have honestly no clue.
You could guess this, I think.
Altuve plays for them.
That doesn't mean anything.
He hit a walk-off home run and sent them to the World Series.
They're in the
Pretty
state
cool.
of Texas.
Yeah.
So I would guess the Houston team.
Yeah.
Such a great guess, Kelly. I don't know how you came up with that.
I mean, how many Texas teams are there?
I believe there are two.
Isn't
Yes.
that Verlander with them still?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Jason
and he's the one that
Verlander.
missed the big
Justin.
parade because he had to get married.
Yes.
one last
To Kate.
To Kate
Upton.
Upton.
Yeah.
Justin
he's married.
Verlander, yeah.
Justin, yes. Yeah, he's still pretty good, actually.
He's really good, right?
The Washington Nationals, imagine if you're this guy, his name's Bryce Harper. He got drafted by them, played with them for a long time, and then left them this year to go play in Philadelphia. Because he's from Philadelphia, but he thought Philadelphia will have a way better team. I'll actually get to play in the playoffs and go to the World Series. And then they go to the World Series this year.
He thought he was going to be the LeBron of,
I don't know what he was thinking, but I'm sure he's sitting at home going, dang it,
dang it, I could have been in the World Series.
dang it.
Coulda, woulda,
I could have been there.
coulda, woulda, shoulda.
So good
Like,
luck.
never quit your team.
Right.
Sometimes it's okay to switch.
It's a business decision.
Like if you played for the Dolphins, that's probably a good time to leave. Or
It'd
the
be hard,
Jets.
though, because, well, yeah, the Dolphins, at least you got good weather.
Yeah, you got good.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
Miami at the end
you're
of
the
the day.
Jets.
No.
You probably want to leave the Jets right now.
But yeah, in Miami, okay, we got our butts beat, but we're going to the beach.
Yeah.
there they are. I found my computer glasses.
Oh, your sexy glasses?
I've been looking. I can't see. I can't read my computer without my computer glasses.
You were doing just fine 2
So
days.
I realized I didn't have my computer glasses. All right, so Nicki Minaj retired from music a few months ago. Remember that? That little tweet. So she's now explaining why there's some new songs with Nicki Minaj out right now. And who talked Kanye West into making a gospel rap album? Somebody did the convincing there, and we'll tell you who when we come back.
We'll be right back with more of the Kid Kraddick Morning Show. Powered by you, Kid Nation.
Everyone's heard of the high-fat, low-carb ketogenic diet and its amazing energy and fat loss benefits, but it can be hard to stick to sometimes. Thankfully, MCM Nutrition takes out the stress and guesswork. MCM is a health and wellness company that formulates high-quality supplements to help you live your best life. No wonder people are calling it clean, strong energy that lasts. You can get an exclusive 50% discount by using the code KID, that's KIDD, at checkout on mcmnutrition.com.
It's Kelly Raspberry,
Woohoo, this feels good. Let me do this some more.
Big Al Mac,
I'm versatile as far as my mom is concerned.
JC,
I would definitely marry my PlayStation, but I'd trade her in when the new PS comes out.
and Jenna.
What are you doing in there?
It's the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
Kid Nation, you have a chance to win $5,000 this morning with Beat the Bank Extreme. So we had 2 vaults be taken yesterday, and we had a $2,000 vault.
Sure did.
Now you could get a $1,000 vault or a $2,000 vault, but we also have a few with $5,000 in there.
Awesome.
And some don't go all the way to thousands.
Yeah.
You might pull out like 800,
500.
700, whatever you want to pull out of that vault. It's up to you. Make sure you listen up for the password. It's coming up in about 50 minutes. We'll hook you up with that.
Okay.
You'll be all set to go. Does That Make Me Crazy? Is coming up in an hour and 20 minutes. So if you want to start sending those our way, just make sure you text us at 800-543-3548. Use the hashtag Does That Make Me Crazy? You'll be all set up right there.
Got it.
And before we get into the celebrity gossip, Anna,
What?
you missed a huge birthday yesterday.
Not good.
I did.
One of the greatest artists and actors of our generation.
Yeah, he's been blossoming.
Oh no, Glenn.
Yesterday was Glenn Powell's 31st
Oh
birthday.
no, I'm so sorry, Glenn.
A little baby boy actor's no baby anymore. He's a man's now.
31.
Aw, did you text him?
Sure did.
Good.
Did you?
I forgot.
You did know.
So you forgot his birthday
Well,
too?
this is the thing. We rely on you to tell us all of our celebrity
I know.
birthdays.
Oh, you're right.
I
It's
saw
on
him-
me.
His mom posted a picture of him,
Oh.
and that's how I was reminded. But now it's too late. Now I can't send the late one.
You follow his mom?
Yeah, we're friends.
That's cute.
Mama Powell.
I love that.
She made me and my wife dinner that one time.
This is in. This is in.
I know, but I thought... I'm frustrated for you because I thought you and him really hit it off and were going to be really good friends.
Yeah.
You know who got in the way, Jenna? That John Stamos.
What?
John Stamos and Glenn Powell became like super good friends.
But that's okay because you love Uncle Jesse.
I do, and so I was totally fine with
Okay.
when
You
I
can
saw
have
that
two
happen.
best friends,
I don't know, man. John Stamos is pretty cool,
and he's famous.
and he's really famous.
More famous than you.
Can you really have more than one best friend? That's the thing. People think they have lots of best friends now, but isn't there only one best?
I think you can have
I have a
different,
couple, yeah.
different best friends.
They serve different purposes.
I have my family best friends. So
Yeah.
my best friend that he's a dad and has kids, and we hang out all the time and go
Those
do.
are situational best friends.
And then I
Well, some
have
people have high school best friends or
High
college best friends and then adult best friends.
Yeah.
I think we need to quantify, is that the word?
I think so.
Classify?
classify them. Yeah, high school best friends, and then I have my my running mates.
Like a best childhood friend and then a best adult friend.
my
Your running mates.
My before I got married mates. My best friends. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I would
You got your super homeboys, Al. That's
I
your
would
best friends.
call all of my super homeboys my best friends, but Kirk's my best friend. So, but we're all.
Are you his best friend?
I would like to say so. I think so.
That's always the kicker
Yeah.
when you think someone's your best friend and then they have another best friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. No.
What do you think about husbands and wives who say we're each other's best friends?
I'd say my wife is considered my best friend.
But you can't have 15 best friends.
She's my ultimate
I can
best
have
friend.
however many best friends I want.
There's only one best.
Kelly, I see what your point is. The best is the best.
She's the ultimate best friend. because she's my all scenarios best friend.
I need you to rank all of your friends.
From top to bottom, top five?
Top 8,
Yes.
MySpace.
Power, top 5 power poll?
Let's start with 5.
Number 5. We're going to go with...
Bad
It
influence.
might be easier to go best to
Yeah, that's
yeah, can I go 1 to 5?
Sure.
Number 1 is my wife.
Okay.
And this changes
Number
from
one.
years, as years progress.
sometimes she ticks you off. She gets bumped down.
Number 2. No, I'm talking about through as the years progress and
I
people
thought you
come
meant
into your lives and leave.
When you're mad at her.
Number 2 right
Not
now.
my best friend anymore.
Number 2 is Thorges.
Number
My buddy
3.
David, who runs the ATF gym.
Yeah.
Number 3 would have to be Paul, Bad Influence Paul.
Wow.
What? Number 4 is my dude.
That's going to send him into a tailspin. Which honestly, you haven't talked about him in a while. I didn't know you were still friends.
Well, we still talk. We just live 40 minutes apart. My number 4 is Reggie.
Yeah.
My other running
Number
mate.
5. He's a
Wow,
good guy.
Paul outranked
Did I
Reggie after
introduce you
all
to
of your
Paul?
history.
Yeah, you did. I met him with you.
Yeah, Paul
And they're
Reggie.
best friends, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
They're best friends. Paul and Reggie.
Yeah, they still hang out quite a bit.
3 of them used to
We're
be
like the 3 best
Right.
friends, like
Yeah.
a triangle. And then what am I at 5 now?
Yeah.
And then my 5th best friend is Frank, who was my best man at my wedding.
That's got to hurt.
Honorable mention,
Does a little bit.
my buddy Eric.
Wow. You didn't even make honorable mention, Al.
And honorable mention number 2, my dude, my running mate, Big Al Mack, on the Don
too
Cheadle.
late.
Oh, that's too late, dude. If I don't
Damage
make
done.
top 7 names,
You don't come up to hang out with me in the
I
burbs.
don't even need that. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, like you said, outside of work, people think we hang out all the time, and the truth is we don't. We hang out from time to time.
You used to a lot more.
Yeah, but now everybody's got families and businesses and everything else, so it's tough. It is tough. And even with the Super Homeboys, I see the Super Homeboys. We all live in the same city. I see them maybe twice a year, well, with the exception of Kirk.
Sometimes once a year. I'll hear you just maybe talk about them once a
Yeah.
year. But they're still your best friends.
It's a big thing when we actually see each other.
Yeah.
And my friend Joe up in South Carolina, I go and visit him.
Yep.
He's one of my best friends. Fat
They-
Whitey.
See, Al's got his best friends. I'm probably about 6 or 7 on the list too, right?
I consider you, yeah.
What?
I'd consider someone in my life a best friend if I tell them absolutely everything. So for me, that's if I knew that I could call them in the middle of the night and they'd be there for me and I could tell them absolutely everything. And that list is short, but I do have a few.
Careful with Al, because he'll just come in here and forget that you told him not to say anything.
He's already done that before.
For real. Kirk said one time, he said, this wasn't my best friend, but he goes, you need to have 10 people that you can call at any time
Right.
A lot of people.
and ask for $1,000, no questions.
You guys make up half of my list.
But yet I didn't make your best friend list, but
Of
I'm
your
your
money?
I'm your $1,000 loan list.
I can't have a girl top 5. You know what I mean? You guys
But
are
Kenzie is.
Yeah, Kenzie's because she's my wife. Y'all in there though.
Yeah, I get that.
You're my 10
I
people.
have 10 people I could call and ask for money.
That's
Say, I can't
We
take
make up part of it, right?
$1,000.
10 people you could call at any time, ask for
I think we'd all
$1,000.
do that for each other,
No
right?
questions
Yeah.
asked. No questions.
I could definitely call Kelly and Jenna.
I hope I'm at
What
the
about
bottom of
Al?
this list.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to put them in that
But
You
predicament.
still owe me money. No.
About that.
You could call us though.
Yeah.
Let's get to the gossip.
Is Robert red? Is
Are you cool?
He's okay? All right.
He's in the bathroom.
All right, good. He doesn't know we haven't done anything we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So Kanye says his new gospel album's coming out this Friday, but he's been teasing new music for a while, so
Yeah, he
we'll have
has.
to wait and see. We've been seeing clips of him performing at his church in his backyard, doing a mini tour all over the country. Kanye's pastor, Adam Tyson, said that Kanye almost quit rapping altogether, though.
One time he told me that he wasn't going to rap. I said, why not? He said, well, that's the devil's music. And I said, hey, man, rap is a genre. You can rap for God. I think he was already thinking about it a little bit, but I just definitely said, hey, bro, I think you need to use your talents that God's given you and use that platform for God.
Great.
That's true.
DC Talk. Hello.
Yeah.
Do you remember DC Talk?
You could have,
I went to Liberty University in 1984, and there was a rap group called DC Talk. And they were a Christian rap group. They were like the first of their kind, and they started at Liberty University.
Oh, cool.
and still
Yeah.
DC.
I don't know what the DC stood for.
Sipping on Jesus juice.
Yeah. Laid
We've
back.
had a Christian rapper at our church, a few of them actually. At our
Yeah,
church
you can
before.
do it.
Yeah.
But a lot, that's why my daddy didn't want me getting into radio because of the devil music.
Now they're breaking through in the hip hop.
I love that Kanye says, and look, and I know I'm probably the only one on the show that's ever been a Kanye defender, only because I think he's super talented musically, but he has the dirtiest songs, and then all of a sudden it's devil's music.
Well, you have a a lot of, like, this one girl, she just quit rapping altogether. I can't remember her name. And she went on her Instagram story and she was just crying profusely. And she said, you know, my lyrics were so vulgar and I don't want to encourage that. I want to be, you know, a light. And she just had, like, you know, this epiphany, a revelation, a moment where you can change if you feel like I'm not doing a good representation and I'm a Christian and this is my this is a horrible testimony for me. And she walked away. I wish I could remember her name. It just happened like 2 weeks ago. I'll have to Google that.
All right.
So one of Paul Rudd's biggest dreams may not seem super exciting, but it did mean something to him. And he talked about it on James Corden's show last night.
I am a crossword enthusiast. I made the New York Times crossword, and it was incredible. And I have since done other puzzles, and I've been in them now more than once. And yeah. But I realize it's because...
That's when you've made it. That's when you've made it.
No. It has nothing to do with making it. It's just, Rudd is a connector.
Yep.
If you do a lot of crossword puzzles, you find Yoko Ono comes up a lot. Or Eero, the Saarinen, the architect.
Sure.
Rudd, you need the double D's.
That's true. I love him so much more now.
You need the double D's.
I am a crossword puzzle enthusiast.
You are.
So is my father-in-law. We give him books of them every year. But I really think when you're young, you should encourage your kids to do it. It helps your vocabulary.
It does, yeah.
Immensely.
That's why I suck at it.
A few months ago, Nicki Minaj tweeted she was retiring from music, but she's been featured on a number of songs since then. So she tried to explain where she's at in the whole retirement process.
I knew that I still had music that I already had recorded that was still going to come out. So the retirement was kind of talking about like my album, like meaning like, do I want to go back and record my 5th album? That's what I was talking about. But I knew that, of course, features, I always get asked to do features, and I like features. So it was really about the 5th album. Where do I stand with it now is that I didn't know my fans were gonna act like that with the tweet, and it hurt my feelings because I felt like the way I did it maybe was like insensitive to my fans. But I didn't think people were gonna take it and make it. I didn't know it was gonna be that big of a deal.
All right. I mean, we're all on the internet every day. You don't realize anything you do on the internet causes a reaction. I mean, that's naive or foolish. I don't know. But we did find out that Nicki married her fiance, Zoo.
Nice.
She's now Nicki Petty legally. Well, once she goes to court. That happened yesterday. She made the announcement posting a video of Mr. and Mrs. coffee mugs and hats on her Instagram and captioned it, Onika Tanya Mirage -Petty, 10/21/19. So they did it on a Monday.
10/21.
That's how you sneak it in.
On Glenn Powell's birthday.
It all comes back to Glenn Powell.
Kristen Bell has a web series called Momsplaining, and on the newest episode, Kristen and Jennifer Garner have a conversation with 3 mothers. And Kristen says her body played a trick on her when she was pregnant with her first baby.
My water broke, and I was standing in the bathroom, my first child, and I was like, honey, my water broke. I'm so excited. Let's call the doctor. She gets me on the examination table. She goes, so you said your water broke? And I said, yeah, definitely. It was a big splash on my bathroom floor. And she goes, okay, your water didn't break, but it's quite possible that you peed your pants. Did you pee your pants? 100%. Honey.
100%.
Pressure on your bladder.
She said 100%. By the way, I need to add another one to my honorable mentions list. I forgot my dude White T. I'm getting the text messages now.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I need to talk to
You willingly did
Even
it.
the other day you told me he's one of my best friends.
Yeah. And also, I would like to add my gym partner, Cam.
Cam, yeah.
Cam, so.
Well, I must have mentioned all mine. I didn't get a text.
Another one came in. Part-time Justin would like to be added to the honorable mentions list. Okay, sorry about that.
So why does Harry Styles freeze his clothes? Yes.
Wow.
You heard me. And someone has 1 billion views on TikTok, and it happened almost overnight. We'll tell you about that. I need to call my daughter and wake her up so she can hear this news.
Okay.
Beat the Bank gets extreme again. Now, the top prize in the vault could be $5,000. Listen for us to give you the vault password each weekday morning at 7:10 and 8:10 Central.
Seriously?
Be the correct caller and know the vault password to play for big money. But if you stay in the vault too long, it could slam shut and you could lose everything. Beat the bank. Extreme on the Kid Kraddick Morning Show. Guests of Kid Nation stay at Texican Court by Valencia Hotel Group. Save 10% at any of their boutique hotels when you use the code KIDD at valenciahotelgroup.com. Thanks for listening, Kid Nation.
We might get a rant berry in about 20 minutes, Kid Nation.
Yes.
Why?
Rant berry alert. Rant berry.
We're going to talk about what we were talking about during the break.
Oh, my goodness.
Kelly does not agree with a certain study that came out, so we'll get into that.
Some studies are full of crap.
From the
I don't
text.
know who is paying for them. I don't know who they're asking these questions.
20 minutes, Kelly. 20 minutes.
20 minutes. You can rant all you want in 20 minutes.
Hold your rant.
Ghetto D, our boy Ghetto D, wrote us and said, "Hey, Kelly, as a Kid Nation top fan, can I borrow $1,000? Thank you. You guys were talking about how we need 10 people at least, and you're Ghetto D's number one.
Right.
You cannot borrow $1,000 from Kelly Raspberry, Ghetto D, but you can win it playing Beat the Bank.
Extreme.
Extreme.
I did too.
I gotta go home now.
I did it before.
You know what? 1 out of 10 is not bad.
I did it before.
Dang. It was bound to happen.
Yeah.
It's extreme now, but hey, you can win up to $5,000, $2,000, $1,000. It just depends on how long you stay in that vault and which vault you pick. But first, you need a password, and that password is coming up in 30 minutes. So make sure you're listening then. We'll hook you up. Does That Make Me Crazy is 1 hour away. And Kelly, you were wondering what DC Talk stood for, and that is Decent Christian Talk.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you to Rachel for
Not
sending that in as a big DC Talk fan.
And Sam, New Zealand Sam, yes, you're one of my best friends.
We got a lot of text messages saying Al didn't mention his best friend Mitch in Chattanooga.
Mitch, Mitch, my man, he is definitely my best friend in Chattanooga. I know 3 people.
In Chattanooga? Wow, so you're limiting it to
cities now.
cities.
I got you, buddy.
He's definitely my best friend.
Y'all limit everything.
What about your other friend that moved to the beach?
Joe.
Yeah, he mentioned him.
I did mention Joe. Joe, I'm sorry, Mitch in Chattanooga. What's the other one? Tabitha, Came Brown's mom, Tabitha.
She's your best friend?
Sure. And Macy from Teen Mom.
Teen Mom, yeah. Macy's cool. All right.
Those are my 3
Chattanooga best friends right there from Big Al Mac. Top 3.
This is Macy from Teen Mom, and this is the Showbiz Top 5 with Big Al Mac.
Thank you.
That's good times right
Loose best friend requirements for Big Al.
And call the emu who belongs.
Call the Ebu. Yeah. All right, let's finish the gossip.
A designer named Harris Reed, never heard of him? No, that's okay.
No.
He is a costume designer, and he works with Harry Styles, and he's revealed something very weird and fascinating about Harry Styles. Harry wears cool clothes. You know, a lot of his suits are custom made, stuff for music videos and touring, and Harry finds those to be very prized possessions, so much so that he has them cryogenically frozen in a vault in an undisclosed location, unless this is the late April Fool's Day prank from this designer that's revealing this information. But Harry freezes them, and then he can access them remotely via iPad.
Why?
Because he wants to keep them in pristine condition, so at some point they can go into a Hall of Fame or be sold or something. I don't know the exact
thinking
reason.
ahead.
Hall of Fame.
It's to preserve them. So this guy created a lot of these things that Harry wore on his first solo tour. And he said, that's what's more surreal for me. After his first solo tour, I produced 14 to 15 looks. He wore about 6 or 7. I was wondering where the others were. And he was like, don't worry, they are all under surveillance. I was like, oh, that's chic.
There's surveillance.
Weird, right?
How about a closet and some mothballs? Boom.
Right.
Done.
I didn't know you could just... how many people are going to buy, like, meat lockers now as closets?
Hey, my eggs are in a freezer.
Why not your clothes, right?
My eggs are in there.
Yeah, they're eggs.
Harry Styles' clothes are probably just as important as my eggs.
He wears those blousey looking...
Puffy pirate shirt.
A lot of Gucci.
Puffy sleeves.
But like see-through sleeves and then a poof.
The Met Gala look was weird. Yeah, he had heels on.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting look.
Well, he was going for shock value. Isn't there some fashion tip where you're supposed to freeze your jeans?
Mm-hmm.
Because it
Your-
helps the fibers or
Yeah.
something.
You mean the blue jeans?
Yes.
Blue jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the don't
Yeah.
wash your jeans thing
That's also
because you're not supposed to, right?
trick. Yes.
Yeah.
At some point, you gotta wash them.
At some point, yeah. Because
I mean, I wear undies and
That's what I'm
stuff. So it's
saying.
not like it's
You're not
Not
supposed
everybody
to dry
does.
them.
because it
Melts
melts.
the elastic, yeah.
I put my underwear in the microwave all the time.
You gotta nuke them. Yeah, you gotta nuke them.
Yeah, I got to nuke them. Wash
Killing the
them.
bacteria.
Sure.
Yeah.
With dead cells.
Many live forms have been killed because of the microwave
Yeah.
with the big ass underwear. Yep.
The world was
think you're-
changed. What?
Nuclear molecules down there now?
Sure. Never know. Can't be too careful, Jenna.
No, I would actually think it'd be a bad thing for that area.
Oh.
Probably not good. Yeah.
The world was changed the day Kylie Jenner posted a tour of her office space and sang "Rise and Shine" to her previously napping daughter Stormy.
Rise and shine.
That moment went viral. It inspired countless memes. Ariana Grande even wants to use it in a new song.
Rise and shine.
TikTok says hashtag Rise and Shine has become the fastest hashtag to hit 1 billion views
What?
on their platform.
What?
3 words got her 1 billion views.
What?
Rise and shine.
On TikTok, yeah. And the day the video went live on YouTube, hashtag Rise and Shine hit 4 million views.
Wow.
The following day, it hit 70 million. By Sunday, over 1 billion.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right, then.
Good that.
Lori Loughlin. Anyone still interested in how this is going to play out for her?
What's up with Aunt Becky?
I mean, unless she's got a miracle.
You're going to
attorney.
jail.
Well, I think she's changed her tune a bit.
Yeah.
And it looks like she's trying to take a plea deal now.
Isn't it
They
too
left
late?
her. It was too late.
Well, she's
Well-
looking at 40 years behind bars. We've seen Felicity Huffman just doing her time in her jumpsuit in her white collar prison
She'll be
for a
out next
couple of
week.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's embarrassing, but she's just getting it over with.
She is. Her family went to visit her. It was just a couple of weeks, right? But she was one of the first people to come out and say, I did it. So anyway,
See, that would be me.
My bad.
Own up to your mistakes.
That would be me. I would be sobbing nonstop.
Yeah,
I'm
me and
so
Nicole.
sorry. I can't. I'm so sorry. Just let me get it over with.
Yeah.
You get the punishment's not going to be as severe if you just fess up to things right away. We learned that as kids. When your mom says, "Hey, did you eat the last cookie?" and you lie about it, you get more in trouble than when you say, "You know what, I did, Mom."
So not only that, but Lori, denied it, but she was also one of the parents that paid the most. She paid $500,000 in bribes to get both of her daughters into USC. Lori and Massimo claim they had no idea. The scheme was to get the girls in on a rowing scholarship, despite the fact that I think there's proof that they set up a fake row photo shoot. Anyway, so they refused to take the plea deal originally. But now sources on the inside say they're changing their minds, and prosecutors are actually open to offering them a plea deal again. So anyway, prosecutors wanted a year behind bars for Felicity. They're embarrassed she only got 14 days.
I don't think a year was necessary.
It's
for
not
what she
necessary.
did.
No, it's not
It's
necessary.
not violent. I mean, did she take a chance away from another kid to go to the school? Yeah, she did.
Possibly.
But I'm sure those kids ended up finding a good education. It just wasn't that particular school.
Well, it's still no consolation if that was your dream.
Right.
If that was your kid, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, a year. I don't
You gotta-
know.
well, you gotta-
What is where is the?
I don't know where you
barometer
set
for
the-
punishment.
Yeah, I don't know where you draw that line.
And when they're not violent offenders, it's just costing us money.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's got to be a better way.
Except they find her, right? They find her a lot of money, so maybe that takes
They
care
find
of
her
that.
30,000. She has to do community service hours, and I think in a situation like that, that's probably more beneficial than her just sitting somewhere thinking about what she's done for 2
She
weeks.
goes out and talks about what she did.
They had to make an example out of these parents. So
Yeah.
it stops, you know.
Yeah.
At some point, you just make an example, right?
Right.
Well, talk about an example of having a lot of stuff in writing before you go and get those embryos frozen, ladies. Sofia
Jenna.
Vergara and her now ex-fiance, Nick Lowe. Well, Jenna has eggs frozen. That's different than embryos.
Because the embryos are mixed with the sperm.
With the
They
guy,
are
right?
already-
With the guy.
So yours are just
But
Jenna
I will
eggs.
tell you, I know, Kelly, you went through in vitro, so you had to do this part, but it was so strange doing it alone because they make you sign, understandably,
Yeah.
so many pieces of paper, like who you want to will them to if something happens.
Whoa.
You have to
Because,
sign, I mean, you're signing all of those eggs' lives away and a lot of paperwork.
Who gets your eggs? Did you put
Well,
us in?
that was something I actually recommended to them. I said, as a single girl with no siblings, I have a younger half sister, but my mom doesn't want my eggs if I passed away. So I was in a position of it usually goes to your partner. Or if you freeze them with your partner, they get to decide what to do with
Okay.
them. If you sign, which I think is how they signed, and that's the issue there. But I didn't know, so I said donate because I had to write it in, but it wasn't an option. And I was like, you should have this as an option
Yeah, it
for a
should be.
single woman. Yeah.
Well, Nick Loeb is now her ex-fiance. We're talking Sofia Vergara.
Right.
And they've been in this bitter battle over their frozen embryos since they broke up 5 years ago.
He's just bitter.
Yeah.
They are too. He is bitter, but for a lot of people, that's a life on ice, you know. And
It's just as much his
it
as it
could
is
be
her.
a mix of I'm sticking it to you, and it could be to me those are lives.
Those are my
you know?
babies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when they were together, they both did sign an agreement saying one person could not use the embryos to create a child without the explicit written consent of the other.
Okay.
So when they broke up, Nick wanted full custody of those embryos. He wanted to find a gestational carrier, as we have come to learn the term. And Sophia said, no, that goes against our agreement. I have to agree. So this past summer, a judge ruled in Nick's favor after she sued him for malicious prosecution. And he asked the judge for Sophia to pay him $120,000 for legal fees. The judge ruled that she has to pay him a little less than $80,000, and she's got 30 days to do it.
Whoa.
But they're still fighting over what to do with the embryos. They're still
the embryos.
The embryos, yeah, they're
Wow.
still frozen.
You know, the big issue is that Sophia tried to get the two women that Nick dated before her, that he apparently had them get abortions when they got pregnant.
I remember that. I
Because
remember us
that's
talking
so
about that.
damning to him.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll catch up with the rest of the celebrity gossip here in about an hour with the Showbiz Top 5. We do have a password coming up for Beat the Bank Extreme. So make sure you're listening up. You're going to need that password so you can claim up to $5,000. And a study from the Journal of Happiness Studies came out.
There you go, Journal of Happiness.
And from the Journal of Happiness Studies, Big Al Mac, and it got Kelly all sorts of fired up, and she's not happy about this study. We'll tell you what it is next.
More of the Kid Kraddick Morning Show is on the way. More of the Kid Kraddick Morning Show is on the way. The Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
Everyone's heard of the high-fat, low-carb ketogenic diet and its amazing energy and fat loss benefits, but it can be hard to stick to sometimes. Thankfully, MCM Nutrition takes out the stress and guesswork. MCM is a health and wellness company that formulates high-quality supplements to help you live your best life. No wonder people are calling it clean, strong energy that lasts. You can get an exclusive 50% discount by using the code KIDD, that's KIDD, at checkout on mcmnutrition.com.
The Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
Getting close to hooking you up with that password for Beat the Bank Extreme. You'll need that password so that you can gain entry into one of our vaults. And once you're in that vault, stay in there as long as you can and pull out as much money as you can before that door closes. And you'll walk away with more money than you thought you would have this morning. Hopefully $5,000.
Yep.
Now, before we get into something that is supposed to make people happy, but not Kelly, let's talk about something that does make Kelly happy.
Okay.
Rothy's.
Yes. Hey, when you're calling in to play Beat the Bank
Extreme,
you should be wearing some cute shoes.
Why not?
When you do anything in life, your shoes should be cute, ladies. But here's the thing. A lot of times we suffer for fashion's sake because we think we have to be wearing these high heels. It's causing so many problems with our feet. My mother can't even wear heels anymore because of the damage done by heels earlier. So this is when you need to be kind to yourself, but also look super cute. And that's what Rothy's are all about. These Rothy's are just the most loved brand. Once you have a pair, you're going to want more and more to add to your collection. They come out with so many new styles all the time, prints, patterns. They've got the sneakers, the loafers. They've got these cute little slip-on sneakers now with the higher ankle, so they're really trendy. I love my red camo pointed toe. I've got the solid black slip-on sneakers. I can't wait to find out which pair I'm going to order next. I kind of treat myself every once in a while. Now, Rothy's are made from plastic water bottles. I don't know how they do it, but they're super comfortable. As soon as you slip them on, there's zero break-in period. For some reason, you step in a mud puddle or something, you just throw them in the washing machine.
Boom.
It's really that simple, and people just love their Rothy's, and you want to be part of the Rothy's family, right?
Yeah.
So go to rothys.com/kid. That's ROTHYS.com/KIDD to get your new favorite flats. Comfort, style, and sustainability. These are the shoes you've been waiting for at rothys.com/kid.
Now, that makes Kelly happy right there. This study, however, did not. And in fact, it got her ranting a little bit during a commercial break.
I was so hot, JC.
I know you were.
She was so mad.
From the Journal of Happiness Studies, am I right, Al? Was she not? She was
on
ranting.
the verge of a rant.
She was laying on the ground.
Sometimes things hit me the wrong way or the right way.
It says exercising keeps you healthy and helps you live a longer life, which we know.
Absolutely true.
But it has some serious mental benefits too. A study found that being physically active increases your odds of being happy, even if it's just as little as 10 minutes of physical activity per week.
And that's crap.
No, it's not.
Sounds like it's time to find a workout you love and stick with it to keep your mood up and keep you happy,
There
Kelly.
you go, Kelly.
No. I'm telling you, I know working out is good, and I want to look good, and I want my stuff not to jiggle. I'd like to have a little butt and all that stuff. But every time I go to the gym, I want to walk out halfway through and quit. I hate it. I hate working out. I've never enjoyed it. I feel like I'm doing it wrong.
Have you ever found something that you...
No.
I always tell people, find what you hate to do the least in terms of exercise. But Kelly, you're trying to do so much cardio and like jumping and lifting.
Hate it all.
All of it?
All of it. I don't like doing stuff that I'm not good at. I'm like, why do I need to do this move to mix it up and make it more interesting? I don't need it to be interesting. I just want it to be something.
Well, how about jumping jack?
I hate jumping jack.
Why?
Who likes jumping jack?
I do.
I like jumping jack.
Jack loves them.
I may not be the only person, but I know I'm one of a handful who has been fired by a trainer. Because I just don't like it. I don't enjoy it. It takes a very special person to work out with me because they have to listen to my mouth.
Maybe if you opened up to welcoming the exercise.
No, I don't like it. How am I going to change my mindset at this point in life? I felt this way my entire life.
Because we've talked about this before. You control...
Mind over matter.
Yeah, you control your mind.
Sometimes
I will do it. I will do it.
I know you do it, but
I do not happily do it.
Because I've watched your Instagram videos. Sometimes you'll do some stories, and you're complaining.
And I'm looking at myself thinking, wow, I'm looking good.
Right?
I can see the changes in my
think about
body.
that part.
Right? Doesn't mean I like it, and I'm not happy when I'm doing it. That's what I'm saying.
It's
I'm
hard.
not happy.
Exercise is hard.
It's hard.
Don't you find getting done with it? Once you're done with your workout, you're like, whoo! That was good.
I'm so glad that's over.
Yeah.
When do I have to come back? Ugh. That's what I'm thinking. You know what? That's just me. Maybe that's just me. But I totally get it. I want to look better. I want to feel better. And I want to live a nice...
healthy? Yeah.
I want to be able to, hover over the toilet. So I got to work on my core strength. I never want to have my butt cheeks touch a toilet, even when I'm old. That's my thing.
Only your private toilet.
Yes. You've got to learn. You have to keep your thigh strength and your core strength.
Well, that's a good
I get
exercise.
it. It's all very important.
The toilet squat.
Doesn't mean I'm happy.
She was asking us, she's like, what's the point of jumping up on boxes?
What is the point of jumping up on boxes?
Oh, it's great.
Explosive movement.
Every time they tell me, I have this mental block about jumping on boxes that I'm going to fall. My shins are going to get scraped the entire way down, and then I'm going to end up falling on my face on the floor.
You need a smaller box.
Yeah.
No, because she has boxes she can jump on. It's just she's so afraid of hitting it.
I don't want to. And then she holds a rope out that I have to jump over back and forth. I'm like, I can't. I'm like paralyzed.
Like
Fear
plyometric.
of tripping and falling and landing on my face.
What about Pilates and not jumping?
Pilates? That is hard.
We took Kelly out bike riding on Fun Day. I've never seen a person with a bigger scowl
So
on their face.
miserable. I hated it.
What about Zumba? You like music and dancing?
Y'all look ridiculous doing Zumba.
Oh, Kelly
right now. Y'all look ridiculous.
I see them coming out of their classes at the gym on Saturdays. They look
I know,
all so
they're very
thrilled
happy,
and
aren't
sweaty.
they?
What about
Zumba's not for me.
Kickboxing.
I've done kickboxing.
Right.
Yeah.
Boxing.
It's hard. I don't like
boxing's
it.
great.
I'm not saying I don't do it, and I'm not saying it's not good benefits. I don't want to do it.
What's the thing? But I always tell people, find the thing you hate the least, because there's a lot of exercise I don't like that I'm not good at.
Right.
You got to find the thing you hate
the least.
You hate the least.
Squats. I'm pretty good at squats.
Oh, see, most people hate squats.
Yeah.
But I've done them so much, I'm really good at
Well,
it.
that's why. You just
Okay.
have to practice
Well, just
things.
do squats. Don't even think about it as exercise.
Thank you.
It's-
Then why do I have to do all the other stuff?
Okay, you don't. I'm just telling
Thank
you
you,
right
Al.
now. Just telling you
Because you
right
plateau.
now. I'm your new trainer.
Should we take Kelly and work out with her?
No.
One day she does Jenna's workout.
No.
One day she'll come and do my workout. One day she does Al's workout
I'm
at
not
3
signing
a.m.
up for that. She's going to yell at me and make me cry.
It's true. I will. I have made trainers cry.
Really?
They don't know what to do with me.
You know what will make you happy,
Am I
Kelly?
proud to admit this?
No.
maybe just a little. But no.
I think there's a gym, I'm not sure where it is, that offers a workout and they have a bar, a wine bar right there. You like wine?
I do, but isn't that kind of
I don't know,
negating what you just did?
It might help. It might help you turn the whole mental attitude around about working out. If you know there's a treat,
you get a treat at the end.
You get a wine treat.
The treat should be that I'm going to be able to zip my pants and my arms don't jiggle as much.
Yep,
that's the treat, right?
So you sure you don't want to work out with us? I think it'd be great.
It's really for the best, JC.
Yeah, no, dude, we don't want to do that. I'm telling you.
But I just want to know these people who feel happy. Oh,
Me?
God.
JC does.
You know what? Some days I exercise for 10 minutes, not for body, just because I need to sweat, because it makes my mind more clear-headed and less stressed out.
It's like therapy.
I just never experienced that.
We got to find the right one. It's out there.
Runner's High. When I tried to train for a 5K, I remember sobbing doing the Couch to 5K app, because there comes a point, I think, when you have to, I think my threshold was 22 minutes of running straight. And I think that was the turning point. And I was really afraid somebody was going to call 911 because there's this hysterical woman running away, obviously, from a tragic situation, because I am sobbing as I'm running through the neighborhood. I'm like, I can't do it.
You're not the only one, Kelly. We're getting text messages. Karen wrote us and said, Kelly, I hate working out too. Me, you, same. It's the worst.
But you do it. You do it. Because
if it was easy, everyone would do it, right?
Kelly, I don't like working out either, but I just do it. I have a shirt that says, I won't quit, but I will cuss the whole time. And I do.
Oh, that's Kelly's
I
shirt.
want that shirt.
That's Kelly's
I want that shirt.
It should say Kelly Raspberry at the bottom.
Yeah. Kelly, have you tried having 2 drinks before going to the gym?
Actually,
that might get it.
Put her in a good mood.
Yeah, loosen you.
Pre-workout
Or
drink.
pre-workout, Kelly.
That is a thought.
Yeah.
Think about that one. Maybe
You won't even realize how bad you hate it because you'll be
Because I'll be drunk.
report back and let us know how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, then try to have me jump over a rope and on a box.
That actually might not be a good idea.
no jumping.
All right.
No.
All right, Kid Nation, your chance to win some money is happening right now. We got a password so that you can play Beat the Bank Extreme. And that password you'll need here in about 10 minutes is difficult. No relation to Kelly. Difficult is your password. So get ready to call in when we come back next.
Trust the soundtrack to your wedding reception or corporate event to be curated by the best DJs in the country. Hire an official Kid Nation DJ today at RadioDJs.com. More of the Kid Kraddick Morning Show next. The Kid Kraddick Morning Show is back.
It's time for round 1 of Beat the Bank Extreme. So we give you the password. You'll need that to gain entry into one of the vaults that we have remaining. And that vault could contain up to $5,000.
More money, more money, more money.
Maybe $2,000, maybe $1,000. Heck, even $600 would be good, right? Any money's good. All you got to do is stay in there as long as you can. Did I give the phone number yet?
Nope.
Our phone number is 800-KID-LIVE.
800-543-3548.
800-5-GEEK IT.
And we'll play with caller number 13.
Lucky 13, all right?
Lucky 13. Masked Singer is back tomorrow on your TV, but did anyone catch the finale of the Australian version of The Masked Singer?
No, I didn't.
Of course
Can't
you
get
didn't.
into this show.
Didn't make.
Oh, Jenna, it's great.
I tried with some friends the other night. We were like, I don't know.
All right, well, if you are keeping up with the Australian version, spoiler alert here,
I can't
okay?
even keep up with the U.S. version.
It turns out someone whose name just keeps getting mentioned lately ended up winning the show in Australia. Let's see if you
Recognize the voice?
get excited. No, that'll tell us who it is.
Oh.
Cody Simpson won Australia's Masked Singer.
That's
Busy
good
man.
timing with
Yeah.
everything going on.
Right.
That's a little not fair.
A lot of PR.
Considering the fact that
Isn't he a singer?
He's a professional
Oh, come
singer.
on. Patti LaBelle is on the U.S. version.
Yeah, but Patti LaBelle's...
Gladys
Up there.
Knight was on the first round and she
Yeah, they've got
lost.
some professionals in there.
I can't believe Gladys Knight got knocked
She
out
lost.
first round. Yeah.
It's based on audience vote, right?
Yeah, but still.
They want to hear the
The
younger.
battle, yeah.
Uh-huh. So Cody Simpson, congratulations. You won Australia's Masked Singer.
And he won Miley's Is it her heart or more of her body parts?
Both.
Yeah.
Hearts and
That's
parts.
the body part.
Hearts and parts.
Hearts and parts.
Hearts and parts. Good morning, show.
Yeah, I'm hearts.
I'm parts.
Good morning.
All right, everybody. It's 24 past the hour. Part-time Justin, how are you doing, sir?
Good. Hello. What's up? Also, so good. Congratulations to Cody Simpson. But also this week, we're going to find out who wins Rhythm and Flow.
Yeah. We finally get to finals.
Yes, we're going to get those last 3 episodes. So excited.
I think I'm on episode 4.
Oh,
so I'm a little behind.
Yes.
Rap battles are the best, huh? All right, well, Justin, you wanted to try something new on the show.
Oh, yes. So, I like to turn up. I like to go to the parties. I like to get wild. I like to get crazy. So this is my bit called Turn Up Tuesday.
Your goal on Tuesdays is to turn up.
Yes. How to turn up your life. It doesn't matter if it's a hobby, if it's a dance party, if you're just chilling, relaxing, or if you're just working out. These are things that you can do.
Why'd you have to say working out, Justin?
Oh, because Big Al just said it.
You're looking at me when you say it.
No, I didn't mean that, girl.
Am I allowed to go up on a Tuesday, perhaps?
Yes.
It's the same thing.
Yes.
Good.
It's my goal.
Up is the same?
It's my goal to one day do the full out turn up Tuesday and not sleep and come to work on a Wednesday. One day.
I mean, that's technically your Thursdays.
But also make it to work. So, with the first one, okay, Halloween parties are happening. If you don't have a costume idea, that's okay. There's always pre-parties that you can go to as well. And if you don't know a lot of people and you want people to come over and hang out and talk to you, just be bold in your fashion statements, okay? Fashion is the easiest thing to talk about or compliment on someone, and it's the easiest conversation. Big Al, he does a great job with those graphic tees that he's always wearing. I pee in pools, or I want to party with
Don't
Miley.
encourage that. Don't encourage
They're conversation starters,
Great
Kelly.
conversation starters. We need to get one.
That one, Big Al's shirt says, Tequila es mi amigo.
Yes. And you bought this for me? Didn't you buy this for me? I thought you did. Or maybe Kenzie did.
Nah. Maybe Kenzie did.
I thought.
If it is, you're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
Kenzie just buys people shirts if she thinks it goes along with their personality.
All right.
It does. No, it looks amazing. And then I was bold with these rainbow shoes that I'm wearing right now. I look like an art school substitute teacher, but I'm still happy about my outfit, and people have complimented me on this, so it is still cute.
That's the best thing you've ever called your shoes.
Yeah.
My shoes and my outfit?
The art school sub.
Art school sub.
Yes. Or if you want to bring attention, you get computer reading glasses that change up your whole look.
So cute, right?
Yes.
I love them.
Oh my God. You look so cute, Kelly. And
Your
like
blue blockers.
Smart. Okay. I love that. Okay. So fashion. Okay. If you're going to a party and you're worried about meeting people and you want something to start a good conversation, be bold with your outfit.
Okay.
Okay. It's fashion, y'all. All right. Dance moves, okay?
You need these at the party for sure.
So these are tips at a party.
Turn up. Oh, I got more though. Not just for a party.
Are there a lot of Tuesday night parties?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's plenty of parties. It's Taco Tuesday.
But you take it to the weekend too, okay?
Oh,
so
this is our instructional day.
Yes, instructional day. Some tips to work
so
on.
how to practice for turning up on the weekend.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Or just on the Tuesday as well, or wherever you're going, okay? Because there could be a dance party on a Tuesday as well. And there's three dance moves that are really popular right now. If you got TikTok, you're gonna find them. First one, let's talk about the waistband rock.
What's that?
Waistband rock?
Yeah, the waistband rock.
This translates well over the radio.
Waistband rock, okay.
Yes, so you put one hand on your waistband and you put one up in the air, and then you rock your hip.
I like that.
Rock.
All right. Yeah. Do it when you're driving.
Yes.
Now, what's the embarrassment factor for my daughter? Because that...
I think this is in the get up.
Your hip, y'all. Y'all are all doing it too. Go, Jenna. Kelly.
Lots of crowd have this in the get up. Because you put your hand on your hip and then you do that thing.
Right.
Oh, we're singing Rising Star.
I like it.
All right, now let's take it to the whoa.
What's the whoa?
Cross your arms across your chest. It's just like a whoa.
I've done that one.
Yes. Whoa.
Snap it.
Whoa. Now we get it. Good morning, Kid Nation. It's Turn Up Tuesday.
Careful if you're driving. You might hit your steering wheel and hit the guy next to you, but it's fine. Because you're doing the
It's a workout.
Hit it.
He's doing
All right.
cardio.
Workout, Kelly.
This is basically Zumba on the radio, y'all. All right, last one. It's called the ZZ. This was made popular by Kodak Black for his song that he had out, and that's basically just taking your fist fingers and making little U's with them.
I like this one.
Yes.
Minimal movement.
It is minimal movement, but when you're at it, everyone's gonna be at these Halloween
Almost like you're doing a
parties.
curl.
They're gonna have music, y'all. Y'all just need to be able to rock that body. Rock
My
that
favorite
body.
is the hand pant.
The
What is it?
waistband.
The
Waistband rock.
The
That's
what?
my favorite.
If you're not careful, though, it kind of looks like I have a question and I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks
Okay.
like.
Yeah.
Parent, you want the embarrassment factor, and that's the highest, I think.
Yeah.
Question,
Can't
DJ.
wait.
What
I gotta
song
pee.
are you playing?
That's what you're asking the DJ.
Yeah, when your hands up in the air.
Oh.
I can't wait to be one of the chaperones at my kids' dances. Oh,
You
it's
gonna do
gonna
that dance?
Oh, I'm doing all the dances. I'll be out there in the middle of the floor. By the way, I need a party to go to
really
for
cool.
Halloween.
Come to my apartment. I'm having a Halloween party for block parties.
Because I officially have a costume.
Yes.
Yay!
I got one. And so
Oh,
does
I'm
Kinsey.
You want
excited.
to tell us what it is? You got to make us wait.
No, I'll make you wait. I don't want to blow it.
Okay.
But Kinsey let me know that hers costs a little too much.
Oh, like how much?
So-
too much?
I got that
She-
photo of it, though.
Yeah, she had to buy clothes for it, but she says she can accessorize those things that she got for her costume for later on.
One quick question before we do the contest. So since Halloween is on a Thursday, and the weekend before, obviously, is Friday and Saturday.
It's this Saturday.
Do you wear the same? If you have a party on Halloween night too, do you wear the same costume?
Nope.
Usually the party's Saturday. I think you gotta go different.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to switch it.
You need two different Halloween costumes.
You know, my dilemma is I dressed up and did our photo shoot, but now I can't wear that same costume out this weekend.
Yeah, it's a big problem. And then also, Halloween's a whole day. You have the morning to dress up, and you can't be the same thing the whole morning because you got to be something new
have
and
your
different.
costume?
Yeah, I got a handful of them. I don't actually have. I have the ideas. I know where to get the supplies. Some include wigs and nails and contact lenses.
Yay.
And I'm very excited.
I really wanted to be a Pennywise, but I can't do the contact.
Oh, in your eye.
Yeah, I can't do the contact.
Yeah, you
lenses.
can.
I can't do it, Jenna.
If I can do it, you can do
I
it.
can't.
It takes time.
It does.
I tried.
With practice,
Well, then
you
you're
can do
just
anything.
not committed to the ween.
I'm not. I'm definitely not.
Commit.
I can't do it. Is that it, Justin? Is that turn up Tuesday?
I have some more, but I think we have a listener to get to. But there's always more Tuesdays.
Extreme beat, the pain. Extreme. Maybe you don't like working out either. You can win cash if you follow procedure. Beat the pain. Extreme. Beat the pain. Extreme.
Make sure you join us for Justin's next bit, Throw Up Thursday.
It's all about alliteration, people.
It's all good. All right, let's meet our contestant. Taylor, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, JC?
Doing awesome. What you got going on right now?
Oh, I was just getting ready for work. I didn't think I would get in.
Look at you. Look at you, girl.
What do you do for work?
I work at a bank.
Handing out money, making people happy.
Yeah,
You
man.
will do very well at this game because it involves a banker and a vault.
It really does, Big Al Mac. Now, Taylor, if you won a lot of money, what are you planning on doing with it?
Well, we're working on a vacation, but I was telling him we've had some tragedy in our local area with a loss of a life, and
sorry.
the mother and wife is still in the hospital. So people are donating funds. So
That's so nice.
So
of
this
you.
is going for a good cause. So everybody's going to be cheering you on, Taylor. We're all hoping you win big here. And that's really nice that you're thinking of someone else while you're trying to win some money on a radio show. That's really kind of you. So let's get to it. Let's go ahead and step up to the vault.
Hello. Please enter your password.
difficult.
Password accepted.
That's it right there, Taylor. That's the password.
Step one complete.
Yep. Now, which vault would you like
I'm
to pick?
shaking.
Which vault would you like, Taylor?
Oh, I didn't think about that. What numbers are my choices?
Between 1 and 48 and 20 and 21 are taken.
34.
Vault number 34. All right, let's get that one ready for you. Set up right there. All right. Here is Kelly Raspberry to tell you how our game works.
Yeah, you're going to step up to the vault. The banker's going to call out dollar amounts that go up, 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 never backwards, always up. Now, you have to yell stop before the vault door closes, because if that happens, you win nothing. But I will tell you this. If the banker says any dollar amount ending in the word thousand, that is as high as it's going to go. It could be 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had a $2,000 winner yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Sure did.
So no matter what that dollar amount is, if it ends in 1,000, yell stop, because that's it.
Perfect.
All right,
Got it.
Taylor. We're all cheering you on. One thing left to do, and that's to win that money. Let's play Beat the Bank Mystery.
120. 190. 250. 310. 390. 440. 550. 630. 670. 800. 920. 1,000.
Stop!
Yeah!
People are so brave. We're all shaking our heads. No. And you?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's not as nerve-wracking as I thought it would be waiting on the phone to talk to you.
Wow.
You ladies are awesome. Boy,
Man.
Nerves of steel.
Look at that. She picked
Hey,
vault number.
it's like Kelly says, when sometimes you don't win, you didn't lose anything you didn't have before. So if I didn't get it, I didn't get it. So all in or all out.
There you go. All in or all out. There you go.
Good pick with vault number 34. Got you $1,000, and we know that that's going to go partially to the family in your hometown that is dealing with some tragedy, and hopefully you get to keep a little bit for you as well, right, Taylor?
If I don't, who cares?
I love your attitude.
Yeah, that's very, very giving. That's nice.
Well, Taylor, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for calling in. I'm glad you won.
Thank you.
Yay.
And Taylor, you hang on first. We'll get you all set up with that $1,000, okay?
Thank you.
All right, there she goes, Taylor.
Nice.
Another $1,000 winner over here. We had $2,000 yesterday, $1,000 today. What's it going to be next? We got another chance for you to play here. We'll have another password in about 45 minutes, Kid Nation. So make sure you're listening. We're going to switch it all up, and then you'll have another chance to play once again. Woo! $5,000 vaults are still out there, though.
Yep.
And coming up next, let's get a little crazy. Name of the bit is Does That Make Me Crazy? And our phone number is 800-KID-LIVE.
800-543-3548.
800-5-GEEK-IT.
I got one that came in early here, and it says, hey, guys, here's an example. These are the quirky things you do. You think they're normal, but most people will let you know otherwise. And it says, hey, guys, I don't like caffeine, so to wake up in the morning, I take a big old bite of a raw jalapeno. The spicy level determines how good my day is going to be. Bland means bad. Super hot, good day. My boyfriend says I'm nuts and won't kiss me in the mornings. Does that make me crazy?
Wow.
Yes.
I've never heard of that one yet.
Intense.
That's kind of crazy. Jalapeno first thing in the morning? Would it wake you up?
Well, it's a
I guess.
going, I guess.
If it's a hot one.
Yeah, man. You might want to switch over to ghost pepper and see how that goes, you know? Maybe that'll get you going. I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'd just take my risk with the caffeine, even if you don't like it. But yeah, that's a crazy one right there, Kid Nation. Are you crazy? Ask us. We'll take your calls next.
KidNation.com is your one-stop shop for everything Kelly, Al, JC, and Jenna. And it's open 24/7, assuming you have the internet. More Kid Kraddick Morning Show is coming up.